Hi everyone, I'm Arpita Kayal and welcome to my art channel Arpita Kayal Arts. So as an artist, I have recently started exploring the magical world of oil colors. So in this video today, I will be sharing my tips and tricks of making an oil painting with oil colors. So whether you are new to oil colors or just curious about the oil colors, then this video will guide you step by step about the materials, how to use the oil colors and everything about oil painting. So let's start. Oil paintings are known for rich colors, smooth blending and beautiful textures. Unlike water-based colors, oils dry slowly, which gives you time for blending and you can correct your mistakes, you can add layers and you can add realism and timeless beauty to your oil paintings. So let's start with the discussion of the materials first. So first and the most important thing you will be needing for the oil paintings is of course the oil colors. You can use any brands of oil paints that is available at your city or your nearest store, like you can use Montmartre oil paints or Liquitex oil paints or Arteza oil paints, anything available at your store. Then let's talk about the brushes. The brushes you will be needing for the oil paints are the synthetic brushes. The same brushes which we use for acrylic paints, you can use the same for the oil paintings also. Flat brushes, round brushes, fan brushes, anything you can use for your oil paintings. Then comes the oil mediums. Oils which you will be needing for your oil paintings will be linseed oil and turpentine oil. Then comes the oil mediums which you will be needing for diluting it into the oil colors. So first comes the linseed oil. Linseed oil will be used for diluting it into the oil paints to make it little thin, so the application of the colors will be easy on the canvas. You will be able to apply the colors properly and it will not be sticky while applying the colors on the canvas. Then comes the turpentine oil. The odorless turpentine oil or any spirit you can use for washing your brushes. Remember, in the oil paintings, you don't have to wash your brushes in the water or soapy water. You have to use turpentine oil to wash your brushes and then wipe it with a thin cloth or a tissue paper. Then comes the palette. For mixing or adding the colors to the canvas, you will be needing a palette. So that should be a wooden palette or glass or an acrylic palette, which is the perfect for mixing and adding the colors to the canvas. And the last but not the least, the base of the oil paintings. So you have to do your oil paintings every time on a canvas. Either you can use a cotton canvas or a linen canvas. It should be framed or it can be a sheet of a canvas. But the canvas should be pre-primed with a gesso coat. So as earlier we have discussed about the materials you will be needing for the oil paintings. Now we will be discussing all about the process and how to approach to make a easy oil painting. So let's jump to the process. So let's talk about this orange still life painting first. In this painting I have taken a normal cotton canvas with a cardboard base. Firstly, I have sketched the oranges with a Staedtler pencil or a normal HB pencil you can use for the sketching. Then I have colored the oranges first and then I have approached the total background color of this painting. In this painting, I have given the highlights, shadows and all the details of the painting simultaneously without waiting for the colors to dry. Of course, oils dry very slowly, so you have time for blending and give the rich textures to your painting. So you can overcome your mistakes also while the oils are drying. Unlike this cherry painting, I have used a different approach for painting this still life, because in this painting I have added the background color first and I have added the shadows, highlights, everything on the background first. Then I waited for the background to dry completely for 2 days, and then I have colored the main subject, that is cherries, on the background. So you can opt for any technique, either coloring the background first and color the main subject after 2 days when your background is completely dried, or you can opt for this technique in which I have colored the subject and the background simultaneously and also added the highlights and shadows without waiting for the oils or the first layer to get dry. The more layers you will be adding to your painting, of course, the more realism you will be adding to your painting. Highlights, shadows and textures plays a very important role in the oil paintings. Remember, the more you have the patience in the oil paintings, the more realism you will be adding to your painting. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Till then, happy painting!